Are you sick of living from paycheck to paycheck and always wanting to know what makes some people rich while others don't? What if I told you that you already have the key to thinking like a millionaire? We're going to talk about the powerful changes in attitude that can make your life better right now in this video. Step 1. Think big. Too small for most people. They want to stay alive, not do well. Why not millionaires? They want to be great. When other people see limits, they see opportunities. Do nothing that is useless, Miyamoto Musashi said. It doesn't help to think small. It stops you from reaching your full ability before you even begin. Your energy grows when you think big. You move forward because of your goals. Thinking big doesn't mean daydreaming without doing anything. It means lining up your goals with your abilities. A millionaire doesn't just want to get by, they want to make things better. First, ask more important questions. How can I build something valuable? Not, how can I make a little money? Not, how am I going to get by? How can I lead? Musashi thought that the way should be known in a broad way so that it could be seen in everything. That means thinking about things other than what you're thinking about right now. Think about change, freedom, and leaving a memory. The people you draw change when you think big. It makes you change. It forces you to give up what's easy in order to do what's doable. What's more, it boosts confidence. Because your faith grows as your vision does. Musashi ever won all 60 of his fights. He lost because he agreed with everyone else. He won because he had a bigger picture in mind. He was good at what he did, studied everything, and moved like a man with a plan. That's the first thing you need to do to think like a millionaire. You need to think more deeply if you want to think like a millionaire. Use your ideas more. Do not give up and settle for average. When you have a big goal, you take bigger steps. And the bigger the effects, the riskier the things you do. Step 2. Delay pleasure. In a world where everything is instant, being able to put off pleasure is rare and strong. Millionaires don't look for short-term pleasures. They take their time. If you want to find happiness, don't look for it just for its own sake. It's not just discipline, it's also a plan. To practice delayed pleasure, you have to say no to quick benefits so you can save money for the future. It means deciding not to spend money but to save it. To get work done instead of wasting time. It means giving up ease today so that tomorrow you can build a life that other people can only dream about. This is how money is made. Not all at once, but over time, with purpose, patience, and determination. A millionaire attitude knows that those who stick with something will get it in the end. To those who don't give up when others do. Take a look around. Everyone can enjoy the weekend. But can you handle the work? Can you see why you're preparing? Musashi worked out his mind and body all the time. Sometimes he slept in bad places. He wasn't after pleasure, he was after control. He won his freedom by becoming master. Following the same rule. Don't buy that expensive item right now. Instead, put the money to work. Read a book that will help you improve your skills instead of watching another show. Your future is built on these small decisions. You invest in your future every time you put off joy. Millionaires don't let their emotions control them. They are led by a goal. It's not that pleasure is bad, it's just not the point. It comes from making your life worth living. You get better at controlling yourself when you train yourself to wait. And having self-control is what makes freedom possible. So, remember what Musashi said. Don't look for pleasure just because it's fun. Try to grow. Look for effects. Aim for mastery. Then pleasure will come as a reward, not as a way to wash away the pain. People who are able to wait, work, and walk through pain without losing sight of their goal own the world. Step 3. Vitamin not stuff. One important thing that millionaires know is that time is more valuable than money. You can always get more time, but never more money. That's why they put their money into people, tools, and processes that give them more freedom instead of more things. Miyamoto Musashi believed in getting rid of things that aren't needed. He wrote in the Book of 5 Rings that a fighter shouldn't care about material things or comforts. Don't care about where you live. He meant that how you think is stronger than what you have. Most people spend their money on things that make them feel good for a short time. Millionaires, on the other hand, spend their money on things that save them time, like hiring help, automating chores, or learning new skills that make them more valuable. When you buy things, they pile up. You get more power when you buy time. Think about what you'd do if you had an extra hour every day. Pick up a new skill. Start a business. Get to know important people. Set up. Take a break. Think and reflect. When you treat time like your most valuable asset, all of those things become possible. Musashi lived a simple life because he was very focused. Things that slowed him down didn't bother him. We can all learn from that. We try to get ahead too often by buying things. Millionaires, on the other hand, set goals to get freedom. There's no need for the newest phone right now. You need time to build. You don't need more shoes right now. You need some time to think. Taking care of your time will help you in the long run. Look at how much you spend. Are you purchasing ease of use or a distraction? Are you getting toys or tools? Change the way you think. Each dollar you spend should help you get free. Musashi learned how to stay alive and win. In the present day, time is the fight. If you win the time game, you get to live forever. Step 4. See problems as opportunities. When other people see problems, millionaires see opportunities. One of the most important things you can do is change the way you think about this. Problems aren't things that get in the way, they're steps. He told them, you must know that there are different ways to reach the top of the mountain. This teaches us to look past the current issue and find other ways to solve it. You can either complain or come up with a solution when you face a problem. Millionaires choose to make things. They get through it. They come up with new ideas. They change. They don't freak out. Instead, they plan. We don't call problems failures. They mean something. They help you grow. Where to build. Where to serve. A great business was made to deal with a matter. Every great person had to deal with problems. The difference was how they dealt with it. Musashi's life was full of risk and doubt. He never ran away from trouble, though. He instead faced it straight on. He learned something from every battle and hard time. Each time he came out stronger. You need to do the same thing. Change the way you think. Ask yourself, what does this teach me? What am I supposed to do with this? Where is the chance hidden in this? Say you lose your job. It might be the push you need to start your own business. If you fail a test, it might be a sign that you need to study more carefully. Maybe being turned down is a lesson that will help you become more confident. Every problem has the potential to change things, but only if you see it right. Musashi believed in being clear, having a plan, and taking action. Make use of those things. Divide the issue into parts. Get it? After that, move forward with a plan. Millionaires don't have fewer troubles, they just know how to deal with them better. They use fear as a tool for planning, bringing frustration to light, and making failure into fire. Don't give up when life gives you a task. Do not give up. Find out more. How can I turn this into a win? Step 5. Invest in yourself. It's not in stocks, real estate, or cryptocurrency that you will make the best investment of your life. It's inside you. Millionaires know that the best things about them are their health, mind, and skills. Miyamoto Musashi was very disciplined and always tried to get better. Today is victory over yourself of yesterday. Tomorrow is your victory over lesser men, he said at one point. Getting better every day is what growth is all about. When you invest in yourself, you do things like read books, take classes, form good habits, and hang out with positive people. It means making the choice to grow even when things are hard and no one is looking. Musashi trained by himself. He did nothing but read, study, and get better at what he did. Because he knew that growth on the inside leads to success on the outside. Not enough people want to work to get what they want. But billionaires build from the inside out. They know that the more they grow, the more money, power, and change they can make. So, think about it. When was the last time you got better? When was the last time you gave your mind something to eat? When was the last time you gave yourself something to work on? When you think like a millionaire, you treat yourself like a valuable object. Would you leave a $1 million machine to rust? Not at all. You take care of it. Improve it. Keep it safe. Mind and body should do the same. Don't sleep in to learn. Don't stop practicing your skill. Look for a guide. Don't let things confuse you. Allow yourself to grow. Don't forget this. You can lose money and get it back. But the person you turn into? That sticks with you. Boys. Musashi did more than just learn how to fight with a sword. He learned to think deeply. One who thinks. A creative person. He got control of himself. You can too. To begin, though, you must decide every day to grow. So, put money into investments today. Not in things. Not in the status. But in you. Step 6. Take smart risks. Danger is not the enemy. Stupid danger is. Millionaires know that being brave is needed to grow. They don't gamble, though. They do math. They get ready. The way they move is precise. To know 10,000 things, know one well, Miyamoto Musashi wrote. Mastery makes you brave enough to take chances that most people would rather not. When you think like a millionaire, you don't play it safe. Being safe is the fastest way to become average. You need to risk things. You have to go out there and fight. But do it in a smart way. To take a smart risk, you need to look at the chance. Getting ready for setbacks. Do something even if you're scared. Musashi fought in duels where one mistake meant death. His face was calm, but since he believed in his planning, he didn't act without thinking. He was determined. That's the way you should think. Do you want to start a business? Begin now, but start small. Want to make a deal? First, learn something. Want to change jobs? Plan ahead, then jump. Millionaires move when other people are hesitant. They are okay with not knowing what will happen because they know that understanding comes after action, not before. There will always be fear. Fear doesn't mean stop, though. It means pay attention. Learn. Get ready. Then do something anyway. There is a big risk in doing nothing. Waiting. We wish. Hopeful. That will make you feel bad. So think like a billionaire and take calculated risks. Believe in yourself. Take a step into the unknown. Taking big steps will lead you to the life you want. Step 7. Believe you're worth millions. This is the start and end of everything. Deep down, you have to believe that you deserve success, wealth, and greatness. You may give up your own body, but you must keep your honor, Miyamoto Musashi said. That's about caring about yourself. About being aware of your worth. A millionaire thinks they can do something even before the results show it. They sound sure when they talk. The way they move is planned. They don't say sorry for being ambitious. But most people have doubts that they don't say out loud. What do I have to gain? What if I'm not enough? These thoughts are worse than failing at killing dreams. You have to believe what you're telling yourself if you want to think like a millionaire. It's not pride. Not pride. Confidence that comes from working hard, growing, and having a mission. Take a look at your good points. Look at how strong you are. You have come a long way. That is proof. Make use of it. In every fight, Musashi won because he walked with honor. He had faith in his mind. How he moved. It was his job. You need to do the same thing. Say, I'm building something great, when you wake up. I deserve plenty, you say. Today, not tomorrow. How you treat yourself determines how other people treat you. Having wealthy self-worth is the first step to being successful. Act like you're important. Walk as if you can see what you want to see. Talk as if your goals are real. And act like you belong at the top.